here you go. Truck, where you at? There we go. And then this is camp. Pretty luxurious. If I don't say so myself. There's my closet with all my stuff. And there's my bed. So I got 2 good bucks coming in. That same 3-point that I've been kind of looking at. So we'll see how it works out. I'm just like, my stomach's in knots because I just want to go. Still have a while to wait. I'm gonna get in there. The sun doesn't come up till like 6 something, but I'm gonna go in there, like try to get in there at 4:30, get in the tree when it's still dark, and just wait, and hopefully tomorrow they come on in. They seem to be coming in on the trail though that I walk in on, so I'm hoping they don't smell my boot print and run away. So I don't know. We'll see. I was wrong. That's a goshawk. That's a good omen. Maybe. So the wind was swirling everywhere. And it is hot. So I've learned some lessons. Plant the bow higher than my shoulder. Stay still during peak hours, because I'm pretty sure that doe was with that buck I'm hunting. That's it for now. But we'll see what happens. I'm hearing trucks drive by, so depending on what those deer do, if the road hunters get lucky enough to see them, I doubt it. They're tucked way back in this thickness. There ain't no road hunter getting that. So that's the morning. Actually, success, man. I knew that there were going to be deer there. I just I zigged when I should have sat still. So I get back to the truck, go eat some breakfast, and then I don't know, probably take a nap. So good times. But day 1, morning 1, it's in the books. I was pretty satisfied with it. And some more lessons for that ass. Did I already say don't wear a puffy? Don't wear a puffy, even the light puffy, walking in. And if you're gonna walk in at night, you probably should at least mark the path. Because I'm thinking, those deer couldn't have saw me. They were still coming down this big bank and there's trees all in the way. But in the morning, I overshot the damn trail, just got turned around in the dark, and then I came back around and I was seeing all kinds of fresh deer sign. Shit! So I knew I was walking on their approach to that water. So I heard it like behind me and up on the hill there. Fuck. That had to be what that doe blew out on, because those tracks weren't more than 2 hours old, so they were fresh. She blew so hard, dude, I just heard a whack, and then 2 deer whoosh, taking off. Like, dang it! I kept hoping, maybe they're really thirsty. Maybe they'll come back. They didn't come back. Let's hope I don't run into road hunters. I'm gonna piss some of them off. I'm probably driving a little too fast. Changing gears for the afternoon and go still hunting up over this this big knob that goes right down into this water that there's a really big buck coming down to. He's living on this knob somewhere. Well, looks like I'm on top.
Can't tell from this angle. It's not gonna wash it out. Yeah. Wasn't that bad. There's 3 good trails paralleling the hill going that way. So I'm gonna hook up around this and then head out that way. So I'm going around this little plantation. And that hopefully puts me on top of them. So we'll see. Well, I'm on the side I want to be. The wind is covering my movement, so that's good. Just got 3 beds. I'm connected with them. They're in here. Well, who said still hunting doesn't work? She's right up there 50 yards. She has no idea I'm here. My plan worked to perfection. Except she's not the buck that I was hoping was there. That being said, that was pretty damn cool. Took forever. Take a few steps, look through the binos. Take a few steps, look through the binos. Stoked. She's getting up. Stretch her little legs. She looks right back at me. Not in the open. Camera really does work. Alright. Well. So the deer time is done. They don't come in after 8. Might still get a bear, but sucks. Still kicking myself in the ass for going in on their walkway or path. Damn it. Only got 2 mornings to go. If I didn't screw up, probably would have had that buck on day 1. Also, well, morning 2 is in the bag. All that happened was a bird tried to land on my head. I must have been sitting really still. Nothing moving in this morning. So I did improve my camouflage a little bit. Remember, that was a old Marine thing. Camouflage is constant. Used to say that when we would trying to stay in an ambush. The good old days. But I'm not exposed on my my right side anymore, and I think that's on day 1. That's what screwed me over. So learning from mistakes and staying positive. Still got a few more days left, so just keeping after it. That was intense. You know, I stayed up all night. Not really all night. Steven went to bed, and then I stayed up and just kept going over the shot. All the different shots that I might possibly have to take. You know, whether they were coming down from the right, coming down from the left, you know, coming straight at me. Just trying to figure out every possible scenario, playing it out in my head. You know, I came in the first day, blew the deer out. You know, I didn't have my concealment exactly right the way I needed it. So first I thought maybe this was ropes because I use these bright climbing ropes. So I fashioned up like this little bag and wrapped it in black duct tape and oh man. Thought that would work. Get up. Next day, come in. And this time I didn't get lost, right? I didn't get turned around. I didn't walk on the deer trail. Second time, come in, straight to this tree stand, straight to the tree I wanted. And then the angle that I ended up at, you know, because getting in a tree stand in the dark is not easy. The angle I ended up at, I was completely exposed on my right side. There's no limb cover or anything. So I waited till, you know, the good hours when the deer are pretty much done coming in, if they're going to come in at all. I'm looking around. I killed my last 2 hours just improving my tree stand. You know. So obviously the reason I'm being so loud is the buck I've been hunting, scouting him since July, all of July, trying to learn what he does. Fast forward to today, where I started. So third day, get in here. I've already improved my cover, my concealment. Put my tree stand at the right angle. And this time, stood perfectly still. Tried to make myself part of the tree. And when you know it, I hear something moving out ahead of me. The way it sounded, I thought it was a bear. He's moving out ahead of me. Then I saw it about 70 yards up there, up the hill, through the trees. It was the buck I've been looking for. As I zoom in, you'll see the log, the dead log laying down. So that's where I first saw the buck cross. Okay. So I'm thinking worst case scenario, and there's my opening. So obviously I had to range that. That's 67 yards, and I'm thinking, okay, if he's busting out, he's gonna walk across that way, and I might have a shot there if he doesn't come down. That was worst case scenario. So instead, the log below the one with no bark, I see him jump over. Okay, he's coming down, but he's super cautious. So I'm waiting. He stops right through that hole. I see him. I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll have to draw right there, that mossy tree. So I wait and I wait. He heads behind the trunk. I go to full draw. And then he comes so freaking slow. Slow, 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 slow. Completely slow. All the way across here. To the tree right there. 31 yards. And he stops right here. All right. As you can see, California don't do too bad. There's a beautiful, beautiful Mount Mule. Been watching this guy for a month and a half. And couldn't be more thankful. Before I did a video last year about this, people, you know, thinking hunters are barbarians and stuff, and I think what they don't realize is, you know, the majority of us are preparing all year long. We are working our butts off to make sure that when it comes time that we can do it quickly we can put them down and minimize the suffering as much as humanly possible. So I'm thankful that all the practice paid off, that the scouting and the things I learned about tree stand hunting. This is the first time I've ever hunted out of a tree stand. I've killed several deer, mostly spot and stock with a rifle. I've done a few archery hunts, but you can't really even call it archery hunting because I was just rolling around in a truck, you know, right when I first started hunting. When I first started hunting, I was in these mountains with this tag, and you know, I killed a few bucks, but it was right out of the truck, and I just always had a problem with that. I wanted to get out of the truck. I wanted to get past the tree line and see what's in there, you know. So I didn't draw, and then I finally drew. So this is my first year back in this zone since I've had this tag, and scouting was pretty amazing. You know, I met a friend, you know, Ray Bailey. Met him through Troy. And Ray, thank you so much for all the tutelage, for all the guidance. You know, not all young people close their ears when people talk, you know, when somebody's got something to say, and I've listened to the things that you've had to say, and this is living proof. You know, my friend Troy, my best friend, you know, it's moments like these, man, I wish you were here. I wish you were here, bud. But that's my archery season. Get this guy prepared, get him cut up, and get him in the freezer. He's going to provide a lot of happy meals for my family. And that's what this thing boils down to. You know, the hunting is one thing, and the thrill of the chase, or however you want to put that, I mean, that's one thing. It's I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. I enjoy it, it's my passion. But I do it because whenever I spend time away from my family, I do it doing this kind of stuff, and you know, when it pays off, man, it's just the best feeling in the world. So couldn't be more thankful. I want to thank this buck. It was pretty awesome. Now, pijat you na. Isha ate hujja paba ate hujja igia. Pijat you na. So ate hujja yabi patsakwe. Pijat you. Nobody na name pupwa. Lightning came. I dug him out of that pit where I was hunting, out in an area where I could work. I'm the only one, so I didn't have nobody to help, so I had to quarter him here. So I was getting him quartered. Thankfully I got all 4 quarters off, but then the clouds started moving in. I mean, it was nice, we had cool air, but clouds moving in all of a sudden, boom, 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 like son of a bitch. I got an aluminum bow, an aluminum tree stand, all right next to me, and I'm up in the higher part of the mountains. Like, dang it. So I was just trying to cut like crazy. Ran my ass. I don't know, it's probably a half mile away from my spot to go get my truck, hauled ass back, and I run back in there. Oh, looks like I made it just in time, right when I put the deer in the truck. Lightning was just right over there on top of the mountain. Oh, that sucks. But it's done. Now I had to haul butt, so I got a little bit of dirt on some of the meat. It was not my best job. I had to haul ass on the cape, so the cape's all nasty. That's all cleaning up the camp, man. Do my best. That's hunting for you. There wasn't supposed to be lightning and rain in the forecast. So, awesome.